in Alberta, as you can see, the one area where we'll see a wet Christmas in particular, perhaps on the island. We'll talk more about that. Nicole Karkic joins me now. Nicole, I know 2013 is a big year for you in many ways as it comes to a close. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and yours, as always, partner. Any special plans as we head into 2014?
Oh, well, Gary, of course, getting married New Year's Eve. That's the big day.
There is that. How did that slip my mind?
That's right. And are you going to be on Santa's naughty or nice list this year?
I hope to be on the nice list. It's been a bit of a struggle. No, that's not true. Of course I'm going to be on Santa's nice list. And you know what? The weather has been pretty nasty for some. Not so nice, certainly, across the Great Lakes with that ice storm.
That's right. So southern Ontario, a lot of people still cleaning up after the ice storm. And the thing is, we do have some moderate winds moving through into Christmas Day in through the lower Great Lakes. So we just have some very weak branches right now. So it's something to be aware of. The winds aren't wind warning criteria, but just given the situation, be aware of that. For the chance of a white Christmas, we've put together these maps for you. And this is guaranteed in the lightest color. So Labrador City, guaranteed snow. St. John's, guaranteed snow. We do actually, for the Southern Avalon, have a lot more snow moving in tonight through to Christmas Day. But as we take you around to Southern Ontario, into the southwest around London and Windsor, we've got a little less snow than as you move further north. These are the warnings we have in place in through Newfoundland, St. John's, an additional 10 to 15 centimeters of snow through Christmas Day. Southern Ontario seeing quite a bit up to Sudbury, 10 centimeters more to go. And then towards the west, guaranteed Christmas, parts of the prairies a little bit less on the ground for you. Stay tuned. We've got more coming up. What I love about the holiday season is I get to give gifts, and
I love the lights.
going to all the Christmas parties.
My mom's turkey and lemon meringue pie.
We wish you a holiday filled with all your favorite things.
What we could still see in the east, but first, what are we still dealing with across the Great Lakes due east towards, say, the Ottawa Valley?
Well, Gary, we have snow moving through for Christmas Day in Ontario, and then we have a separate system impacting Newfoundland, which will bring a lot more snow there for Christmas. So Thursday, this is into Thursday morning. It is going to be looking white all across southern Ontario towards London, 5 to 10 centimeters on the ground for you. For Muskoka, it'll be 5 to 10. In the Greater Toronto region, we'll see that light, fluffy snow moving in for the morning into the afternoon, under 5 centimeters, though, so not a huge amount, but it'll just create the nice ambiance for the day. Winter storm warnings are in place here in the Southern Avalon. For St. John's, you're in a snowfall warning. We could be seeing 30 centimeters on the ground from yesterday into this next system, so an additional 10 to 20 expected tonight. Through to Christmas in the Maritimes, Halifax, about 5 to 10 centimeters for you, but just south of that we could see 10 to 15 centimeters. And then here's the forecast for Newfoundland. It is a heavier amount right in through the Avalon, so just be ready to be shoveling perhaps on Boxing Day. Let's take you now to Vancouver. That's right. We do have a rainfall warning in place. It includes Terrace, where we could see about 10 to 50 millimeters, just depending on where you are. Snowfall warning through the interior. And we do have the potential to see some freezing rain in northern Alberta after the snow moves through on Christmas. A powerful storm threatens to rain down on festivities in the UK. Coming up, we'll tell you why a white Christmas isn't being welcomed across the pond.
You're dealing with a situation that's in transition to some degree tonight, would you say?
You're right. We've had those cold temperatures today, Gary, and now we have a new system moving in, and this time it's not freezing rain, it's going to be snow. So on Christmas Day, Gary, not a bad thing, I suppose.
Yeah, no, we'll take snow anytime instead of freezing rain and anything like that ice storm.
You're right. And as we look back to the ice storm, I mean, it was pretty epic. We had Friday into Sunday, 45 hours at Pearson of that freezing rain. Trenton came in at 62 hours. So, of course, still a coating on a lot of the trees out there as you travel around major cities in through southern Ontario. Now, as we look through the evening, we've got some northwesterly winds. Those are going to start to change direction through tomorrow. We're going to get to southwesterly flow, but the winds are going to be a little bit stronger as this front pushes through. So just just be aware of any sort of branches or limbs that look a little weak right now, because even though these aren't very strong winds, they're not the strongest we've seen, we've got some very precarious branches out there. The system that's going to push on through, that red line, that warm front, is going to warm up our temperatures into the next couple of days, but also bring a shot of snow for Christmas Day. Overnight low in Toronto's -14, and here's your snowfall forecast into Christmas. We've got 2 to 5 centimeters for Toronto coming, and in through cottage country 5 to 10 centimeters. Now, speaking of snow, a lot of snow on the ground for kids to play with, Gary, right now. To the overnight, it's cold. It's -14, so anyone without heat, I know a lot of people have been going to warming centers and made alternate locations for sleeping tonight. That's a good idea in Hamilton. It's -15.
On a white Christmas is what most of us would like to see. Nicole, what can you tell us about, say, the next 24 to 48 hours in the GTA and surrounding areas?
Well, Gary, we're getting what a lot of people are wishing for this time of year, of course, a white Christmas. So the kids, they can get outside and play in the snow. And we're looking at this moving in for the morning, first in through areas like cottage country, then down towards the greater Toronto region. So light snow, a little bit chilly, not as cold as today, however. Now, we don't see this every year. This is the chance of a white Christmas, and we've marked in this light color where we have the guaranteed snow on the ground into tomorrow. So as of today, Toronto's got it up towards cottage country, down towards the southwest near Windsor. We've got a little less of a snowpack. And then as we move towards St. John's, Newfoundland, they're getting up to 20 centimeters of snow tonight. So they're seeing a pretty white Christmas there. This is our snowfall totals into Thursday morning. Our very own Kevin Yard was visiting one of the warming centers in the city earlier today.
Thank you very much. I'm at one